Oh, shit. Well, it looks like my speedometer stopped working for some reason. I hit a bump back there. I wonder if it jiggled something loose. It's gotta be the sensor that's messed up, because I'm seeing my blinker light icon right there is coming on and going off, so that unit's gotta be working. It's probably the I must have knocked the reader loose, I guess that's the term for it. I don't know what the proper term for it is. I don't hear it slapping against the fork or anything like that. I'm guessing it's down by the front wheel. Hopefully it's an easy fix. I know technically it's illegal to be on the road right now with an odometer that's not counting and a speedometer that's not working. So hopefully I don't have any Monday bad luck today.
I gotta get out of here. I think I'm gonna lose it.
Uh-oh. Sounds like somebody's got a case of the Mondays.
Alright guys, so I was able to take a look at the bike on my lunch hour, and I figured out what the problem was. So I kind of used a divide and conquer approach to it. Originally when I was driving in, I thought that it might be the battery. When I hit those bumps back there, I thought maybe I jiggled a battery connection loose. So you might be thinking, oh well, if you jiggled the battery connection loose, then how come the bike didn't die? Well, on these older bikes, they have a magneto, so the battery's really only there to kick the bike over. That's about it. The bike can run on its own, even if there's no battery. So when I got to work, I ended up shutting the bike off and then turning the bike back on. So right away, the bike turned right back on, no problem. So that ruled out the battery, so the battery's fine. So I went online and I was looking at some schematics of the speedometer here. So there's basically three major parts to the speedometer. There's the speedometer itself, this unit right here, and then there's a cable. There's a cable that goes from the back of this unit down to my front wheel that down there. It connects to the wheel hub, and there's this speedometer gear drive, which basically spins with the wheel, and it turns this cable that runs up to the speedometer, and then the speedometer picks up the turning and processes it into miles per hour and how many miles you've gone. So one of my buddies at work had a wrench, and I went out at lunch and I popped off the cable to the back of the unit here, and I saw the cable. There's a cable inside of a cable basically, and I was able to see that cable on the inside, and I turned it. It turned fine. I thought maybe it was frozen up or something, and then I ended up pulling on the cable, and it started moving out, which it shouldn't. So I ended up pulling the cable right out, and I got maybe about, I don't know, 7-8 inches of cable. And when I pulled it out, I looked at it. It had the connection that connects into the back of the Speedo, but then the cable was snapped, just frayed at the other end. So the cable snapped. So that's all it is. It's not like a major repair. So, you know, I can easily do it myself. In fact, I'm going to do a video on how to repair this, because apparently it's more common than I originally thought. It happens a lot. So I ordered the part. I thought I was going to actually replace the part with the OEM part at first, but I went online and it's like $80. So I'm not spending $80 on a cable. It sounds a little ridiculous. So I went and I looked at a couple of the aftermarket parts, and I ended up picking it up for like $10, free shipping. So the only thing is I gotta buy cable lube. I gotta lube the cable. before I put it back in. Otherwise it'll fail after like 1,000 miles from what I was reading. But yeah, seems like a simple fix. Could have been worse for a Monday morning. The bike's running fine. Cable should be in about a week. So in the meantime, even though I'm not really supposed to be riding around on the bike, I can't really help myself after the winter we've had. So I'll be out riding the bike still. As long as I don't get pulled over, I'm sure I'll be fine. And yeah, I'll do a video on how to repair that.